Well, Windy Bill is out at another location today. Got an old house here. The sun's setting and it's getting hard on the eyes. But this is a very, very old rock house. Been vandalized a lot. Just a one room, front door and a back door, and windows. Two little windows by the fireplace. Oh, right here is the front porch. And they did have some china. Let's walk around it and see all the sides. Well, you gotta realize that it gets mighty cold up in this part of the desert. We're higher desert. They get snow here in the winter a lot. So you see that fireplace? Close around that was where they spent their time all winter long. Now there was a borax operation. Now there used to be a borax operation just right over there. And you also had the railroad, the narrow gauge railroad that came out of Owens Dry Lake area, Keeler, that came up here. Southern Pacific Narrow Gauge Railroad. And that ran all the way up, I think, until the 70s. The towns that we go through on 95 was some of the old railroad towns. Had a nice roof on it. There's the metal flashing around the fireplace. And when you think about this, I always say this, and so many people nowadays don't understand. This was somebody's home. Husband and wife, or just maybe the man. I don't know where the tracks were from here. They were really close though. But in the real old days, this is how people lived. I'm going to look real close at this pole here to see if there was any signs of a transformer ever hung on it. That would give me a date. You do that a lot when you're trying to date stuff and trying to see places. Because when you look at the pole, if it had a transformer, there'll be a notch section of the pole, kind of notched flat for the transformer would bolt to. It would have two holes, about 2 foot apart. And this one does not. Also, if you look at the wire, if it had a transformer, there'd be remnants of the wire work connected to the main line. And that's, you can use that to trace stuff. So I'm saying these poles probably were put in after this house was built. Look and see if there's a date nail in it. The other thing you can use is a lot of power poles. They use date nails. And no date nail in this one. But other than this, some old tires and miscellaneous junk. Looks like there was an older road there. That might have been the main highway at one time. Let's take a walk over there. Oh, but here's a hint. There was a guide wire for the pole. Might do some more looking around here. You never know. The poles come this way. And let's see if this was the old road or if this was the railroad roadbed. Easy to tell. And this was the old highway before they straightened out that curve. So this house I know, hard to see with the sun, did not set very far back from the road. So then you bring up the second question. Was it built here as part of service to the road? Or just happened to be a house? Not seeing much of anything. You can tell that was the main driveway coming into it, and the road I came in on over there was just a back exit to the other road. Could this have been a gas station? Hard to say. A lot of rocks, a lot of miscellaneous stuff. A lot of junk. Well, folks, it's getting really late. The sun's going nighttime, and there's our ruins. I want to thank everybody for watching. Like and subscribe. This is just interesting old history along the highways and byways that I'm doing. All right, everybody have a good evening. Thank you for watching.